You already have everything you need. You have your voice, your mind, and your will to learn. Stay with me till the end because by the time this video finishes, you'll know exactly how to speak English fluently all by yourself. Chapter 1: The Truth About Learning Alone. Let me tell you something very real. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are not alone. The truth is, you can learn English all by yourself, even if right now it feels impossible. I know how it feels to sit in your room, open your book, and wonder, can I really do this alone? Yes, you can. And not only that, learning alone can become the most powerful experience of your life. You see, many people wait. They wait for a teacher. They wait for classes. They wait for someone to guide them. But the people who grow the fastest are the ones who stop waiting. They start where they are, with what they have. You already have everything you need: your ears to listen, your mouth to speak, your heart to stay strong, and your time to practice. That is more than enough to begin your journey. When you learn alone, you discover something amazing. Silence is your classroom. No one is judging you, no one is rushing you, no one is laughing when you make mistakes. It's just you, your thoughts, and your voice. And that's where true learning begins, when you are brave enough to face yourself. You can repeat words 100 times. You can listen to the same sentence again and again. You can make your own rhythm. You are the student and the teacher at the same time. Think about this. Every successful learner in history started somewhere alone. They didn't have magic teachers or expensive schools. They had a dream. They had a reason to keep going. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you just want to understand movies without subtitles. Whatever your reason is, that reason will be your teacher. When you remember why you started, you will never stop. Sometimes people will say, "It's too hard," but what they really mean is, "I'm afraid." It's okay to be afraid. Fear doesn't mean you can't do it. It only means you are about to grow. Every time you sit down and speak a few sentences to yourself, you are already stronger than you were yesterday. Every word you speak in English is a victory. Every mistake is progress. You might not see it yet, but the world inside your mind is changing. Learning alone gives you freedom. You don't need to follow someone else's schedule. You don't need to wait for a lesson. You can create your own lessons. You can decide when to listen, when to speak, and when to rest. You can learn from YouTube, podcasts, books, or even your own voice. That freedom will make you fall in love with the process. You will not study English anymore. You will live it. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be moments when you think, "I'm not good enough." But in those moments, remember this: everyone who speaks English fluently once felt exactly like you. They felt shy. They felt stuck. But they didn't stop. They kept talking. They kept listening. And slowly, English became a part of them. The same thing will happen to you if you keep going. So, next time you sit alone with your phone or notebook, don't see it as being alone. See it as being in training. Every small practice you do is building your future voice. Every minute you spend learning is changing your confidence. You are not just learning English, you are building courage. You are building a new version of yourself, someone who believes, someone who speaks, someone who can express their heart in a new language. And that's the truth about learning alone. It's not lonely, it's powerful, It's peaceful, it's brave. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. The English you dream of is already inside you, waiting for your daily effort to bring it out. So today, start with one small action. Listen to one short video. Speak one sentence to yourself. Write one line about your day. These small steps will become your story of fluency. One day, you will look back and realize, learning alone was the best decision you ever made. Chapter 2: The Power of Listening Every Day. If you want to speak English fluently, you must first learn to listen. Listening is the first door to fluency. It is how babies learn their first language, and it is how you can learn too. Before a child ever says a word, they listen. They listen for months. They listen to sounds, voices, laughter, and tone. And one day, their first word comes out naturally. That is how English enters your life, not through rules, but through rhythm. When you listen to English every day, something beautiful happens in your brain. Your ears begin to recognize patterns. Your mind starts to remember sounds without effort. You begin to understand sentences even before translating them. This is how real fluency begins, quietly, slowly, deeply. You don't even realize it's happening until one day you hear a phrase and understand it instantly. You don't need to understand everything at first. Just listen. Play English around you. Let it become a part of your day. When you wash dishes, listen. When you walk, listen. When you go to bed, listen. Make English your daily background music. The more your ears hear it, the more your brain accepts it as normal. This is how children learn, and this is how you can too. At first, you may feel confused. You might think, it's too fast. But that's okay. It's not a test, it's training. The goal is not perfection, the goal is connection. Your brain is listening, learning, adjusting. Each word is like a seed being planted inside you. One day, those seeds will grow into full sentences that you can speak with confidence. Choose what makes you feel happy. If you love music, listen to songs in English. Sing along even if you get the words wrong. If you enjoy stories, listen to short podcasts or children's tales. If you love movies, watch them with English subtitles. You are not wasting time. You are feeding your brain with language. And your brain is always listening, even when you are not focused. Remember, listening is not passive. It is powerful. It shapes your accent, your tone, your confidence. The more you listen, the more your mouth learns how to move. You will notice your pronunciation improving naturally. You will start copying what you hear. That's how your voice changes. That's how your fluency begins to shine. There will be days when you don't understand anything. That's part of the journey. Keep going. Even if you understand just one word, that one word is progress. Every minute you spend listening adds up. You are building your English world, one sound at a time. Think about this. When you listen every day, you are training your brain like an athlete trains their body. The first few days may feel hard, but then it becomes easy. Then it becomes natural. And one day, you'll realize your brain has started thinking in English without your help. That's when you know you're changing. So promise yourself one thing today. From now on, let English live in your ears. Listen when you eat. Listen when you travel. Listen before you sleep. Don't look for a perfect moment. Just start now. The more English you hear, the faster you grow. Listening is not just about sound, it's about feeling. When you listen with your heart, English becomes your friend. It stops being a subject and becomes a part of your soul. And once that happens, fluency becomes your natural voice. Keep your ears open, let every sound teach you, and soon, you will not only understand English, you will feel it, speak it, and live it. Chapter 3: Speak even when you're alone. Now it's time to talk about the real secret to fluency. You must speak. You must use your voice, even when no one is listening. This is where most learners stop. They wait for a partner, a teacher, or a class. They wait for someone to practice with. But here's the truth: you don't need anyone. You can start right now, right where you are. The mirror, the air, the walls of your room, they can all be your first audience. When you speak to yourself, something magical happens. Your tongue learns to move. Your mouth learns the rhythm of English. Your brain connects thoughts to words. You start to feel the language instead of just studying it. Speaking alone might sound strange at first, but it's actually the most powerful kind of practice. You can make mistakes freely. You can repeat sentences again and again until they sound natural. You can experiment without fear. Start simple. Look around your room and describe what you see. Say things like, "This is my chair. It's brown. I sit here every morning." Talk about your day. "I woke up late today. I made tea. I feel better now." Speak like you're telling a story to a friend. It doesn't have to be perfect. The goal is not grammar. The goal is flow. When your mouth gets used to moving in English, fluency begins to grow naturally. You can also talk to your mirror. Look at yourself, smile, and speak. At first, you may feel shy. You may even laugh. But don't stop. The mirror will not judge you. It will reflect your confidence. Every time you look into your own eyes and speak in English, you're training your mind to believe, "Yes, I can do this." You are teaching your brain to be comfortable with your English voice. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is waiting until they feel ready. But you will never feel ready. You become ready by doing. You don't learn to swim by reading about swimming. You learn by jumping into the water. Speaking English is the same. You don't become fluent by only listening or reading. You become fluent when you open your mouth and speak, even if the words are not perfect. Every sentence you say builds your courage. Every word you speak makes your confidence stronger. Even 5 minutes of talking to yourself every day will change your fluency faster than hours of silence. The more you speak, the more natural English feels. You'll notice that your thoughts begin to form in English. You'll stop translating in your head. That's when real progress starts. Remember this: speaking alone is not a weakness. It's your superpower. It means you are not waiting for anyone to give you permission to learn. You are taking control of your journey. The world's best speakers started alone, whispering words, repeating phrases, and talking to themselves in quiet rooms. One day, their small voice became confident. Yours will too. So, today, make a promise to yourself. Don't be afraid of silence. Fill it with your voice. Describe your world. Share your thoughts out loud. Ask yourself questions in English and answer them. Laugh at your mistakes and keep going. Your fluency will not come from perfect lessons. It will come from these small, brave moments when you choose to speak, even when no one is there. Your voice is waiting. Use it. Every word you say is a step closer to the speaker you dream to be. Keep talking. Keep believing. And remember, you don't need the world to listen before you start, because the world will listen when you no longer need it to. Chapter 4: Make mistakes like a winner. Every English learner has one big fear: making mistakes. We all want to sound perfect. We want to speak fast, clear, and correct. But perfection is not the way to fluency. Mistakes are. The truth is, every person who speaks English fluently has made thousands of mistakes before you. The only difference is, they didn't stop. They didn't feel ashamed, they kept going. That's what made them fluent. Think about a child learning to walk. The child falls again and again. No one laughs at them. No one says, "You are bad at walking." Everyone smiles and says, "Try again." And the child stands up one more time. That's how they learn. That's how they grow strong. The same rule applies to you. Every mistake you make in English is not a failure. It is a small step forward. Each wrong word brings you closer to the right one. Many learners stay silent because they are afraid to sound wrong. They wait until they feel ready. But here is the truth: you will never feel completely ready. If you wait for perfection, you will wait forever. Fluency doesn't grow from fear. It grows from courage. It grows from action. You can't think your way to confidence. You must speak your way there. When you make a mistake, smile. Say to yourself, "Good, I'm learning." That small change in attitude will transform everything. Instead of feeling embarrassed, feel proud. You are doing what many people are too scared to do. You are learning in public. You are growing in motion. That's something to celebrate, not hide. Even native speakers make mistakes. They forget words. They correct themselves. They use wrong grammar sometimes, but they keep speaking because they focus on communication, not perfection. And that is what real fluency means: being able to express yourself, even when it's not perfect. Your goal is not to speak without mistakes. Your goal is to speak without fear. Every time you speak, your brain is learning. Every time you listen to your own voice and correct it, your English improves. Every time you try again, your confidence grows. Mistakes are not the end of your journey. They are proof that your journey has started. So, don't hide from them. Collect them. Learn from them. Wear them like medals of courage. Imagine if you said just one English sentence every day and made one small mistake each time. In 1 month, you would have 30 mistakes. In 1 year, you would have hundreds. But think about this: you would also have hundreds of new lessons, hundreds of moments of growth, and hundreds of chances to improve. That is how success is built, one brave mistake at a time. So the next time you speak and someone corrects you, don't feel bad. Feel thankful. That correction is a gift. It's a light showing you the next step. The people who become fluent are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who stand up faster every time they do. Fluency is not about being perfect. It's about being brave enough to speak even when you are not. Your accent doesn't matter. Your grammar doesn't have to be perfect. What matters is that you keep speaking, keep trying, and keep believing that every mistake is helping you grow. So today, speak without fear. Make mistakes with pride. Laugh at them. Learn from them. And keep going. You are not failing. You are improving. You are becoming fluent, one brave word at a time. Chapter 5. Turn daily life into English practice. Fluency is not something that happens in a classroom. It happens in life. The secret is not to study English for hours once a week. The secret is to make English a part of everything you do. You can turn your whole day into practice without feeling tired. You don't need a teacher. You don't need a big plan. You only need to use English while you live your normal life. That's how you become fluent faster than you ever imagined. Think about your morning. When you wake up, say your first sentence in English. Good morning. I feel fresh today. When you brush your teeth, think in English. I'm brushing my teeth. My day is starting. When you make breakfast, describe what you're doing. I'm boiling water. I'm cutting bread. The tea smells good. These small sentences are powerful. They train your brain to think in English naturally. You don't even realize it, but this simple routine is changing the way your mind works. Learning doesn't always need books, it just needs awareness. Every object around you can teach you a new word. Look at your room. Say the names of things in English: chair, table, window, phone. You can even put small labels on them. This way, your house becomes your classroom. English words will follow you everywhere. You won't just study English, you will live with it. When you go outside, continue your practice. Look at people and imagine how you would describe them. He looks happy. She's walking fast. The weather is beautiful today. Your thoughts become your daily English lessons. Every moment gives you a chance to grow. The more you use English in daily life, the less it feels like studying. It starts to feel natural. It becomes part of who you are. Writing is another amazing daily tool. Before you sleep, write 3 sentences about your day in English. Don't worry about grammar. Just write how you feel. Today I worked hard. I felt tired. But I'm proud of myself. When you write your thoughts in English, your confidence grows. You start to connect words with emotions. You stop memorizing. You start feeling. You can also use your phone wisely. Change your settings to English. Read English news headlines. Follow English learning pages on social media. Watch short videos in English while you rest. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference if you do it daily. It's not about doing a lot at once. It's about doing a little every day. Sometimes, we think learning has to be hard. But the truth is, small steps create big change. You don't need to be serious all the time. You can have fun. You can sing in English while cleaning your room. You can talk to your pet. You can practice pronunciation by reading product labels out loud. Every small action counts. Every little word you use adds up. Remember this. Your daily routine is your teacher. Every hour gives you an opportunity. If you use English while living your normal day, you'll improve faster than you expect. Fluency is not something you wait for. It's something you build slowly, every single day. So from now on, don't separate English from your life. Make it your lifestyle. Let English walk with you, cook with you, laugh with you. The more you let it live with you, the more natural it becomes. Soon, you won't even realize you are practicing. You'll just be speaking freely, without fear, without pressure. Fluency will not come from a big secret. It will come from these small moments, from your morning sentence, from your evening note, from your thoughts during the day. These are the bricks of your English foundation. Build them every day, and soon you'll look around and realize you are living your life in English. Chapter 6. Believe you can, and keep going. Every learner reaches a point where they start to doubt themselves. Maybe you've been trying for months, maybe for years. Sometimes you feel like you're improving, and sometimes it feels like you're stuck. You listen to others speak fluently and think, will I ever speak like that? Let me tell you something from my heart. Yes, you will. But only if you believe you can. That belief is the strongest tool you will ever have. Fluency does not start with words. It starts with mindset. Your attitude shapes your results. If you think you can, your brain works harder. It listens better. it remembers more. But if you think you can't, you close the door before even trying. So remind yourself daily, I can do this. Say it out loud. Feel it in your voice. Believe in your journey even on the days when progress is slow, because slow progress is still progress. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to be consistent. One sentence today, two tomorrow. A small video next week. Bit by bit, everything adds up. Success is built quietly. Nobody sees your practice at night. Nobody hears your small sentences in your room. But those moments are powerful. They are shaping your future. Every single effort you make in silence will one day speak loudly through your confidence. Sometimes you'll get tired. Sometimes you'll forget words or feel like your accent sounds strange. That's normal. Every learner in the world has felt that way. The key is not to stop. Take a break if you need to, but never quit. Keep English in your day, even in small ways. Watch a short clip, read a few lines, or whisper a sentence to yourself. These little moments will keep your fire alive. Remember, fluency is not a race, it's a personal journey. Some people reach it fast, some take time, and both are fine. What matters is that you don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself only to who you were yesterday. If you can speak a little more today than you could before, that's success. Celebrate those wins. Be proud of every small step. You are growing in ways you cannot yet see. There will be days when you feel invisible, when it seems like no one understands how hard you're working. But that's okay, because this journey is not about proving anything to others. It's about discovering what you are capable of. You are building a version of yourself that speaks with courage and peace. You are creating something that will stay with you forever, the power to express yourself in another language. So, believe. Even when no one claps, even when it feels slow, even when your mistakes make you want to stop, keep going. Because every learner who ever became fluent was once where you are now, unsure, scared, but full of hope, and they made it because they kept walking forward. Fluency is not about how smart you are, it's about how strong your heart is. It's about showing up every single day, even for 10 minutes. It's about choosing English again and again, no matter how hard it feels. So, take a deep breath and remind yourself you are already on the path. You are already learning. You are already winning. Keep speaking, keep listening, keep believing. Because one day, your voice will surprise you. One day, you will speak naturally and confidently, and you'll smile, knowing that you built it all by yourself. Your fluency dream is waiting, and the only thing between you and that dream is one powerful decision to never give up. Keep going. Your future self is already proud of you. So, if you're ready to speak English fluently all by yourself, start today. Don't wait for the perfect time, this is it. Start small. Speak to yourself. Listen every day, and believe in your voice.